I thought we started out the game pretty strong, built a good solid lead in the first half. Defensively, I thought we really did a nice job of keeping their guards in front of us in the first half. They got a little loose in the second half with some pull-ups, and they got to the rim a couple times. But overall, defensively, first half was real solid. And then we got our high-low game going. We were able to get the ball high-low and get inside. And Carrie Gross does what Carrie Gross does. She makes shots. She attacks the rim. I thought she did a great job of showing leadership out there. And for both Brittany Range and for Jade Gamble, for them to step up and have to play the point guard position, knowing that Mary went down, was big. I mean, this is the first game in Brittany Range's life that she's played point guard, so I thought that was huge. She kept her composure. They tried to press. We broke the press. And so, I'm just really proud of the kids and how they responded, knowing that we're down in numbers. Well, we've obviously been working on, some team building, of course. When you lose players like this, it's heartbreaking. A lot of those kids in that locker room are best friends. They'll be best friends for life. And to see their friends go down, with ACLs and that type of thing, it's really hard for them. A couple of them actually even were crying on the bench at Radford, and I told them we had to pull it together emotionally. So it means a lot. It means that these kids care about each other. It means that they are true teammates, that they're going out there to play as hard as they can and as well as they can for their teammates. I think this group is special in that right from the get-go when, this started happening and we had these injuries, the kids really started to rally around each other and try to pick the ones up who are injured. Like we FaceTimed Mary McMillan's in Florida right now. She's having surgery on Monday, and she was, jumping up and down on her bed, raising her arms, and she's very happy. And, these kids are going to play for each other for sure, for the rest of the year. So I think it speaks a lot to the courage and the dedication and the friendship that they're forming right now as teammates. Well, I mean, anytime you have a crowd, it's awesome, and the kids certainly brought some energy today. And, the thing that amazes me, I always have to laugh, is these are 4th, 5th, 6th graders for the most part. They know every word for every song, and they're just screaming at the top of their lungs, and I love it. My twin sister's a middle school teacher, so I can relate. But I hope that there's future ballers out there. I hope that there's future, boys and girls who really enjoyed the game today and fell in love with the sport of basketball. And, who knows, maybe someday they'll be here at Trask, and they'll be putting on a UNCW uniform. But it's really cool. But they certainly are loud. I already have a little cold, and so I started losing my voice trying to yell out the plays. But I think they all enjoyed themselves, and a shout out to them for bringing that kind of energy, and I know our team enjoyed it as well. Just the smile of the kids. When the game was over, they're all waving their teal pom-poms, and you could see they're all really happy. And, our kids on the floor were waving to them, and they were all waving back. And, I mean, that's just being a positive role model. These youngsters are seeing, what athletics can do for you, what it can build for the future. And so when I turned around and our kids were all waving to them and they were waving back, I thought that was really cool. Well, I mean, we have to attack the high-low game. We've got some young post players, sophomores and freshmen, but they're getting better and they're learning. And I thought we did a nice job attacking the high-low. That's got to continue throughout the year. Our screening was pretty good. I've been harping on our people screening because that's a huge factor in this. And then knocking down outside shots. Carrie took her time and knocked down shots. Brittany knocked down some shots. Those kids can shoot the ball. Evan was on fire in that first half. She hit 2 or 3 threes, and that's got to continue for us. So the outside shooting, the high-low passing, and screening well, all those things have to continue for us to be successful this year. I'm just really proud of how resilient this team is right now. They really have come into practice, and they've been focused, and they've been coachable, and they really do want to learn, and we have a lot to teach going forward. And so we're just going to take one game at a time, but I'm really proud of their resiliency, and I'm really proud that they've come together as a group for sure.